What's up? I'm Mike from Linkin Park. Check out the behind the scenes of our new video, What I've Done. We are out in the desert, the high desert, just outside of Victorville. We're in the middle of the desert in Africa. This is El Mirage Desert. And you gotta write it right here. Filming the video for our first single, What I've Done, off the new album, Minutes to Midnight. Did you guys check out the edit to the logo? The new logo, like if you look from here, you can see it's got little breaks in the top and bottom of the circle. But if you look really carefully, that's tape. Since nobody's ever seen the logo before, nobody knows what it's supposed to look like, so when they printed it wrong and printed a full circle. And just for consistency's sake, our tour manager fixed the art with a little black gaff tape.
The desert's usually a place where people test drive vehicles and fly planes because it's got such a smooth surface. And I think a lot of government planes kind of survey the area to kind of test their nuclear plans.
So how did you find this place?
Well, I'm just looking for a cool place to plant the C4.
Sweet.
Location is very far from anything civilized, i.e. a toilet or anything other than a meth lab.
Today, this video is Johan. We've worked with him in the past. A few of us voted to change directors and go with somebody more experienced and less Korean. All the other video directors out there, they're at a distinct disadvantage because Joe is actually in the band. And so he knows the music, and contrary to popular belief, yeah, he is in the band. He's not just a hired DJ.
For me, at least what I noticed when Joe directs videos is like he doesn't really give any direction. And I mean that in like the most serious way. Like he'll tell us what to do and then he expects us to do it.
And he doesn't tell you what's gonna happen, like any plan for the day.
Which means he has confidence that we'll understand what he wants. He'll say big movements, and we'll give him big movements. Or like, another director, they might like to hear themselves talk more. Like, throw your arms! You're an animal! You growl! Growl! Show me your teeth! Stuff like that. And that can get really annoying.
Thank you. That goes everywhere we go now.
That is now the 7th member of Linkin
Who
Park.
brought that?
We got it from one Mr. Kenny Loggins.
Dude, that's so cool. Look at that thing. This little bute's been in the danger zone. Brad had the idea with some of the new stuff that I need to play a keyboard bass for some of the synth stuff. So I was saying that's not going to probably work. And then I started asking these guys if we could get a keytar in. And we found this. And then we found out it was actually Kenny Loggins.
Okay, so Max,
Yeah.
how are we doing? Are we cool?
I'm ready.
Kind of bring them out?
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, here we go. Pictures up. I'll play back.
Cause I would draw regret.
It's weird how there's so little here, and he makes it with just a few things that he's got set up and everything. He makes it look like a lot. I think it looks really powerful, and maybe it's because of all the negative space, but...
The concept of the video was to really scout a really stark location, which would contrast with just how dynamic my hair and beard are.
Joe wrote a great treatment for this.
Yeah, we're gonna have Mike rapping and
right over here.
walking on the desert floor, and vines are gonna be growing out of the ground.
Last video off Hybrid Theory was in the end, and it was actually a Hollywood soundstage or whatever you call it, and the ground was made to look kind of like this.
The concept is it's a little bit abstract. It's kind of the idea of chaos and order. You know, in the time we live in, we're kind of experiencing both.
The theme of the song is like admitting to like, your faults, the past, and like kind of accepting it and moving on and trying to become something better.
He started listing off things like we could do a video with a lot of kind of stock footage from news clippings and the world growing, technology growing, military power growing, and then us slowly destroying and blowing ourselves up. The band footage here is in a really sparse, kind of dead environment, and this footage will be kind of cut in with a bunch of stock footage of those types of things.
Started looking at stock footage, but it's kind of like do it as we go along kind of thing.
Stock footage is mainly footage of me growing up, Thousand Oaks, and it's like me with my family, and going to Hebrew school. Just interspersed with us performing out here, I think it's going to work really well. It's going to tie the whole thing together.